Pro Bowl defensive end Michael Bennett's reaction to the violence in Charlottesville was to sit for the national anthem. Here is Bennett and talking about that backlash that he may receive for taking a seat.
I think last week with everything that's been going on the last couple of months, and especially after the last couple of days, seeing everything in Virginia, seeing what's going on out there, and earlier today in Seattle, I just wanted to be able to use my platform to be able to continue to speak on injustice.
Do you think you're going to face any backlash?
Of course I'm going to face backlash. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than football. This is bigger than anything that we have any different. This is about people. This is about bringing opportunities to people, giving people equality. This is bigger than a sport. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really take your accolades with you, but what you can do is leave a legacy that you can continuously give kids the seeds to be able to inspire. I mean, I don't look at myself as a role model. I look at myself as trying to inspire young children, young people of color, young people of different gender, or young people of different sex, whatever they are, to want to change their environment and continuously push whatever they think is right.
Of course, Marshawn Lynch also sat for the anthem during the Raiders' preseason game against Arizona. Now, according to head coach Jack Del Rio, Lynch says he's been sitting for the anthem his entire career. Perhaps we should have seen this coming. Lynch, who barely talks to the media, had this to say on Conan O'Brien's show in September of 2016.
Colin Kaepernick has, lots of opinions out there about what he is doing, taking a knee during a national anthem. What are your thoughts? I really respect your opinion. What do you think?
Well, I mean, with what's going on, I'd rather see him take a knee than stand up, put his hands up, and get murdered. So, I mean, my take on it is, it got to start somewhere, and if that was the starting point, I just hope people open up their eyes to see that it's really a problem going on and something needs to be done for it to stop.
Okay, Robin, do you think that Marshawn Lynch and Michael Bennett will receive that same scrutiny that Colin Kaepernick has?
No, I don't think so, and for two reasons. One, because Kaepernick became the face of it. So everybody else, I mean, there were other people that protested last year. None of them received the same vitriol as Colin Kaepernick. And then the second point relates to what we were saying about Charlottesville. I think most people at this point have to at least be empathetic to the issues and the cause that these guys are raising. And you hear them eloquently put it and articulately put it out there. And it's hard to argue against it. Perhaps, we can have a conversation about the way it's being done and maybe get somewhere. I'm not sure. But does that really matter to the root issue here? And I'd like to think, quite honestly, if I was in Bennett's position, I would do something similar.
I also think that they are not going to receive the same scrutiny. I agree with you that because Kaepernick really has become the face of this, that he is going to, almost like an airbag, take the impact more than anyone else who necessarily comes after him. I never knew that Marshawn Lynch was sitting for the anthem. Turns out that he would stay in the locker room sometimes for the anthem and wouldn't be on the sidelines for that. But I also think that this is something that Bruce Arians said when he came to Sports Illustrated on his book tour. I asked him, did you guys inquire about Colin Kaepernick? This is after they signed Blaine Gabbert as a backup quarterback. And he said, we did, but he's not worth the distraction if he's not going to be the starter. And because Marshawn Lynch and Michael Bennett, the fact that they are so needed on their teams football-wise, that means that I think coaches, owners, management, everything, they're not going to be afraid of any potential fan backlash that comes their way because they need these guys on the football field so much. Is that right? Absolutely not. Is that the way I see this going down? Yes.